Not every success begins with the right decision. Many begin with a mistake. This is built by failure. In today's video, you're going to see how a company that moves billions of dollars every day was once just hours away from shutting down. One desperate decision, one last risk, and a casino that changed everything. If you like real stories about mistakes that turn into success, follow the channel, because that's exactly what we do here. In the early 1970s, FedEx was an ambitious idea. The company promised something radical for the time: overnight delivery, guaranteed. Planes were ready. Routes were mapped. The vision was clear. But building an airline-based delivery company required one thing above all else: cash. And that was something FedEx didn't have enough of. Early on, the company made a critical mistake. FedEx scaled its operations faster than its finances could handle. Aircraft leases, fuel costs, maintenance, salaries. Everything had to be paid up front. Revenue was growing, but expenses were growing even faster. On paper, the business looked promising. In reality, the company was losing money every single day. Leadership believed new funding would arrive in time. It didn't. Soon, FedEx reached the worst possible moment. The company had less than $5,000 left in the bank. That wasn't enough to fuel the planes. It wasn't enough to pay employees. Creditors were calling. Operations were about to stop. For most startups, this is where the story ends. With no options left, the founder made a decision that sounds insane today. He took the last available company funds and flew to Las Vegas. Not to celebrate, not to escape, but to gamble, literally, for time. Sitting at a blackjack table, he placed bets knowing that losing meant total collapse. Against the odds, he won enough money to keep the company alive for a few more days. It wasn't a solution. It was a temporary lifeline. Those extra days changed everything. Shortly after, FedEx secured new funding. Operations stabilized. Routes expanded more carefully. Cash flow discipline became a priority. FedEx didn't survive because of the casino. It survived because that desperate decision bought time to fix a broken strategy. This story isn't about gambling. It's about what happens when growth moves faster than planning. Many companies don't fail because their idea is bad, but because they run out of time before correcting their mistakes. Sometimes, survival comes down to one decision that keeps the door open just a little longer. Now tell me in the comments, would you have taken that risk, or would you have shut the company down? If you want more real stories about massive mistakes that almost destroyed great companies, follow the channel. A new story is coming very soon.